Hello everybody, welcome to another Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo race. This is between Trencha and Rando. My name is LazyFred37 and I'll be the commentator today. Let me get the race started and get the race underway. And they have given the signal. The race should be starting very soon. Get touch with the results beforehand. I have not get with the card. I'm going to do that right now. So 20 TM, going to be a little bit time intensive. There's TM 50 on there. Great moves you gotta look out for. 18 water types, usually not that bad. They got the Sweet Tooth counter, they got the legendary bug fishing contest so far for a day they have to look out for. Hardstone, also in the middle, that would make it a Thursday if people get up the static Hardstone. 2 chambers, not that hard, little time. That National Park trainers. Trade a Pokemon, they gotta look for the Bellsprout, Krabby, Dragonair, or Abra. 7 different types of berries. Not hard to do. And there we go. Race is started. Ooh, I think it was second one. Alright. Interesting. Definitely a very heavy card. Alright, let's see what kind of starters we got today. Alright. Obviously, the golf hand. Alright, first Pokemon. Fine. Weeping Bell. Or poison or breath. Hound Bell. Also not Ooh, did find the Abra though. That is most of the trade. Hopefully you can find it on the way back. And a Porygon too. Wrath. Alright, how is the mic now, guys? Hopefully this sounds better. Awesome. Thank you guys for letting me know. Ooh, Raph finds the Abra as well. And Trencha picking up his first water type. Ooh, Raph went back for the Porygon 2. Definitely not horrible to run, and also won the card. Ooh, it does have Ice Punch and Crunch. That is good enough. Actually, it's pretty good. Yeah, you're right. It is definitely easy to meta, but I think Trencha already found it as well. Oh no, he hasn't. Never mind. You are correct. Swag car goes everywhere. I mean, I think there's 3 different routes they have access to right now that could potentially have the Porygon or Golduck info. So it's not entirely easy to guess right now, but later on it's easier to find. Alright, first rival fight. On Trencha side and Raph going through Route 30 for the first time after catching the Porygon 2 and leveling it up a bit. Unless this Weedle has something amazing, this should probably be easy. Pound and Skull Bash for the Dolphin aren't great, but it's good enough for now. Yeah, Raph's definitely just getting tons of XP on his side. Definitely going to help level up the level 2 Porygon 2. Alright, let's see what Trencha can do for a main, or if he finds the Porygon 2 as well. Yep, and there it is. Alright, first try. And Raph's turn at the Weedle. Unfortunately, the Weedle doesn't really help that much this race. There's no poisons, there's no 4 evolutions, there's no stop evolution. And there we go. Trencha gets the Porygon as well. Ooh, nice call out. Raph also didn't pick up the berry by Mr. Pokemon's house. Might just be he forgot and might come back for it. Or he might just think he doesn't need it. He does have to pick up 1 berry somewhere. I can see if Trencha switches to the Porygon that he'll maybe find an optional later on to level up. But Raph's, I think, in a good place level-wise. And he's seeing the moveset. Is he going to switch? Yes. Ooh, good catch. TM29. I saw the Chinchou, I think, had a max potion, but I didn't see the TM for the Porygon. Oh, and it freezes. That's going to be great XP for him. Looks like Porygon 2 gets its first move at level 9, so might not see it during the first gym, but with the moveset it already has, it's pretty good for now. Alright, Raph facing the first trainer, Sandslash, gonna go down easy with the Ice Punch. Swag Cargo again. And Magnesium for the Ice Punch again. Wow, alright. Ice Punch might carry this run. And Trencha using the Repel before the trainer. I'm assuming he just thinks he has enough info, or his main's good enough now that he's not going to look in the rest of the route, or he might feel that he's behind and needs to speed up a bit and not waste time looking at random Pokemon. And there we go, Raph catching the Chinchou as well, getting his first Water Pipe. And both trainers neck and neck. Raph does have a few levels on his Porygon 2 over to Trencha, but Trencha's gonna probably get through this grass a little bit faster than Raph is. Ooh, getting the Gold Berry. Oh, that's an Ivysaur on Raph's side. Trencha getting an extra potion makes sense. He knows he's a little under-leveled. Alright. Raph's gonna get the the Ivysaur. Ooh, Entei for the level 9. Hopefully this Bone Rush can get him through it. Oh, that jump kick is brutal. Oh, Raph getting the Heartstone now. Makes sense. And it looks like Trench is going to do the same thing. Ooh, Raph also getting one of the first chambers open. Gonna look at the items, it looks like. Burnt Berry, that's going to be good. Bitter Berry, alright, I mean, already access, but Great Ball. And Bright Powder. Alright, not really too useful. Already going to get the Burnt and Bitter Berries pretty easily. Oh, thank you for pointing out. He actually walked past the Bitter Berry, so he has one now. And looks like Trencha's going to go for some XP and look in the grass a bit. Alright, let's see if the level 8 Porygon can take on the Entei. Ooh, Trencha almost at it. Let's see what Raph can do. Neither one of them getting 5 attacks on the Bone Rush, unfortunately. Ooh, and Trencha's flinched. Sending in the Dolphin to take the hit so that he can heal up his Porygon 2, makes sense. Oh, still going for the Bone Rush. At that point, you just go for a 100 accuracy move. Trencha almost has it. Let's see if he can survive another low kick. Or jump kick. Ooh, crit. Oh, and Raph almost has it down to 1 HP. It looks like he's not resetting. He's just going to go for it again. Trencha does reset and is going. Surfer, the race has been good, everyone. They're both stuck on an Entei. They both have the Porygon 2. The Entei has jump kick and low kick. Does Trencha do it? Yes, he does! Oh, and Raph crunches this time. Both of them get through it at the same time. Awesome. And it looks like they'll both get the new move. Let's see what it is. Comet Punch. Alright. Stab. You know. Alright, Raph's stream's gonna be a little cropped out for a second, but it's gonna be fixed. Yeah, Trencha went through some potions instead of switching out, makes sense. I mean, they both got through it. Oh, they also just both defeated a legendary Pokemon. Oh, and okay, never mind. Trencha picked on it right away. Raph should recognize it soon enough. And there we go. Raph done with Faulkner, and Trench about to start. TM31, Fire Punch. Alright, another option for the Porygon. Would definitely take care of any steel types that might cause a problem. Baton Pass level 12, alright. And Faulkner with a flying type Pokemon. Alright, looks like Raph is depositing some items, the berries and the Heartstone, just so he doesn't accidentally use them. Yeah, Fire Punch definitely better than the Comet Punch, you are correct. Did get a Water Stone. Raph's side might come in handy, useful, depending on egg, but might come in handy eventually, depending on what kind of water Pokemon they get. Ooh, Auxiliary. That's water. Oh, good point. Free water stone for the second chamber. Thank you. Alright, Raph going for the TM. Let's see if it is 34 or 46. 28, unfortunately not on the card. Ooh, a Blissey. That's some free XP. And using the physical Comet Punch. Makes sense. Trencha picking up the old rod. Alright, let's see what he can fish up. At the same time, Raph about to start Slowpoke well. Right after buying some things. Another Magcargo, wow. You think that's 6 berries for Raph now? What? So he has berry, bitter, burnt, poison, paralysis, gold. Yeah, you're right, 6. Ooh, and welcome SpeedGaming 6. The race has just started. You are in a very good time to come in. Ooh, that's Mantine info and another water Pokemon. So at least for Raph, it looks like row 2 is going to be good for him. Plus column 3. If Trencha can find the Ivysaur, if he can meta the info, or finds, you know, any of the other 5 Pokemon for that goal, open up them as well for him. In this ROM, Slowpoke evolves into Slowking with a Water Stone. That is correct, yes. And Slowbro at level 37. Ooh, Dragonair, another trade Pokemon. Trencha getting the Mantine info. And a Stantler for the level 14. The racers really keeping up with each other and making pretty good time. You know, after the level 9 Entei wall. Raph fighting the rival first. So Raph actually did this in his last race as well. He fought the rival first, got cut, and then escape roped out and picked up the charcoal. That was a goal. He might just doing XP this time, or might be doing the same thing. And might use the charcoal for his fire punch if he teaches it. Which I'm assuming they probably won't with the 20 different TMs, but it's a possibility. Oh, really? That makes sense. It's more common in full item randomizer than bingo. Alright, Trencha starting the gym and going left trainer. Raph looking for that crit move. And Hitmon info on Trencha's side. So if Raph picks left trainer, he'll get the same info. Or he might pick right trainer. Ooh, good call out. Razor Leaf is a crit move. They both have that. And Raph going left trainer as well, so he will get the Hitmon info. Raph just went left on the twin. After that Entei, nothing seems to really be slowing them down, luckily. And there we go, Trencha beating Bugsy. Raph only one trainer behind. I think I saw that as tackle. Very easy move not to teach. Trencha going to pick up some items and then go for the rival. And Raph down Bugsy as well, and with this he's going to take a little bit of a lead since Trencha still needs to fight the rival and acquire cut. I'm assuming neither of them are going to do bug catching and defeat the 4 trainers in National Park before Whitney, since neither of them have Celebi, Mew, Mewtwo info, or either of the rows associated with those columns. But it would be interesting to see if they do, to get different info, but probably with the Entei wall they faced. I can see them both just skipping it, just save time. Ooh, I missed that. Which Pokemon has teleport? Ah, the Octillery, got it. He kept it on the team. Might have realized it. Oh. Oh! Ralph getting the Hitmontop. Yeah, you're right. He noticed the teleport but not Razor Leaf. He might just not recognize the Razor Leaf as a crit move. It's fine. Trencha does, though. Alright, Raph going for the TMs to look at. Jarvis, alright. That's fair. Alright, let's see what the odd egg is. Ooh, Krabby! That's a trade Pokemon they don't have to go look for, and Mantine on Trench's side. Water and goal. Hopefully he can catch it. And he does. Nice. Goal and third water Pokemon for him. Ooh, can't deposit the Alakazam. Yeah, true. Krabby is also a fourth water type for Trencha, third for Raph. Looks like he did recognize the Razor Wind was a crit move. Ooh, Raph found a Skarmory. Well, same goal for him, just one less water Pokemon. Yeah, for those who are wondering, the high crit ratio moves are Aeroblast, Crab Hammer, Cross Chop, Karate Chop, Razor Leaf, Razor Wind, and Slash. So Raph does do bug catching. I mean, it's nice that he can use the teleport to get out and after picking up the TM. And looks like he's going to get different info than Trencha. Ooh, it takes the Snorlax. That's gonna be pretty good. Oh, getting a gold duck after they already got the Porygon too. That is a Slowking. Ooh, TM43, not 34. And Raph getting his, I'm assuming 7th berry. He's just probably going to look and check to make sure before he marks off the goal. Trencha getting the Krabby. Ooh, Raph picking up the TM and then teleporting. Oh wow, you're both right. Yeah. TM50 on the card with random. That's gonna be a little bit of time saver for both of them. Yeah, they both check it. That's funny. It makes sense. Very goal-heavy card so far. Yep, you're right. 10. Raph has 10 goals before Whitney. Yeah, right. Can't believe he got rid of Bone Rush for Earthquake. Who does that? Sleep's not good for the Porygon too, but oh wow, Explosion, Machamp, Machamp, Machop. There we go. He has a revive though. They picked up a max revive. Yeah, cross chop as well, but they both already have the crit move. Don't have to really look out for that anymore. Ooh, Sweet Kiss though. And sleep moves. This Politoed is not going down easily. That's just mean. It's asleep and confused. Double kiss combo. Toxic. What is the Prince and the Frog? Alright, can either one of them beat it? Looks like they both have enough potions to keep trying for a bit, but definitely a time eater. Luckily they both have the same Pokemon, so not gonna be too much of a time difference. There we go. Raph takes it down. Ooh, Trencha might be down to a few HP items left. One more hit for Trencha and he can take it down. Oh, still asleep. Got 3 potions left. Yeah, time to switch in and use the potions while it's not there. Oh, pursuit! Unfortunate. Did he pick up the max revive? Let's see. Oh, pursuit on Alakazam. It's not gonna live that. Alright, let's see what the Sudowoodo is on Raph's side. Scyther. Not on the card. Bug types aren't on card. Flying types aren't on card. There we go, Raph picking up Rock Smash for another TM. And Trencha unfortunately wiping. This is going to be time difference for both of them now. Hopefully Trencha will have better time this fight and won't be a huge time loss. Alright, Raph starting the Kimono Girls. No, you're right, he doesn't have any super potions right now. He'd never picked any more up. As long as he can get through this Machop, that'll make it a little bit easier. No explosion, no sleep. Oop, here we go. This might be it. Confusion. There we go. Couple earthquakes and it's done. Yeah, the Kimono Girl having Espeon. Ooh, Trencha doing bug catching now. This is going to put him a little bit farther behind. Also, I realized he ran from a Gold Duck earlier. Even though they already have the goal, it still would have been a water type. Alright, Raph done the Kimono Girls, getting Surf. It'll be another nice move for the Porygon. Let's see what Trencha can find in bug catching. There's the Snorlax, level 14. He can win with that. Teaching Headbutt under Earthquake. Makes sense. Stab. And with Surf, I think he can get through the Steel types. Yeah, true. Trencha doesn't need to look for the Skarmory that Raph found in the contest since he caught the Mantine earlier route. It looks like he's going back for the 4 trainers. Or not. Yeah, taking the mail off the Alakazam. Don't need it anymore since they both already got TM50. And Rap's about to go on the roamers. Let's see if anyone can recognize their cries. Got Chop and Porygon. And Hitmontop. Maybe Kadabra. When Trencha gets there, I'll change the sound again to him so we can get a second chance. Trencha picking up those super potions now. Looking at possible routes for both of them, now that they're getting close to Chuck. I think if Raph gets Celebi Mewtwo info, or Azumarill Krogzire, he can finish as long as he gets, I think, a few more water types. He has a pretty easy route if he does that. Mineral Badge will take a little bit of time, but I think that'll be the longest goal, really, to do. Then on Trench's side, definitely needs a little bit more info. I think he's going to see the Charmeleon, so he's going to get that info. That'll give him column 3, row 2. And then I think at that point he just needs the same info. But he does have more water types, as he's going to see another one. Yeah, so I think they can do if they get those 2 squares of info, row 1, row 2, column 1, column 3, and then BLTR. Oh, and there's War Turtle info in the gym as well. Alright. Trencha's going to have lots of options for this first-gen starters. Well, Earthquake on Pichu. Raph switching out to heal and then not die to the poison. I think there's only 2 Pokemon left for this trainer. Actually, wait, this might be Morty. Yeah, it's Morty. Okay. Well, and there we go. Raph has done the Morty fight. Raph dealing with the poison. And then Trencha gets Surf. Raph taking on the Lighthouse now. Makes sense. If he's going to go for Mineral Badge, might as well do this now and then get the Secret Potion while he's at Cinnabar. Not Cinnabar, Signwood. Might as well just do it at the same time. Also pick up some Pokemon info. Might be able to finalize his route with this. Alright, let me switch to the audio. Alright, Psychic Guess is also... Card went away. Let's see if we can get that fixed. Jarvis, that makes sense. There's another race about to happen at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and they probably accidentally messed with our board at the same time. Yeah, as pointed out in chat, Raph is doing the lighthouse now so that he can get the secret potion from Signwood at the same time as he's going over there, and then go back up the tower, give the potion to the Ampharos, and then go for the mineral badge. Oh, and the card is back. Thank you. Alright. Unfortunately, I could not watch the lighthouse. Did Raph get any info from it? Or pick up the TM? TM was 26, alright. And getting the snack for the Shucky. Alright, Raph with a pretty decent lead. I want to say at least 5 minutes, maybe? Not more. Trencha getting the War Turtle info. That's good for him. I think a Ghost type would also be huge for Trencha looking at routing. That would definitely open up row 5 for him. And they might find 34 or 46 along the way for the 20 TMs and open up column 5. Alright, Trencha done Morty, nice. Yeah, Porygon 2 on Porygon 2 violence. Trencha going back for the berry. I think it's burnt berry, mint berry. Alright. Yeah, Porygon 2 squared, right? since Trencha didn't open up the other ruin of Alf yet, with I guess the first one, he doesn't have the same berries that Raph does, and doesn't have the gold on. Ooh, Trencha doing the trade Pokemon right now. Alright, Raph's gonna get done Chuck very easily. And finish Chuck with a 101. Not a bad time at all, considering the Entei wall, the Politoed wall, and doing bug catching contest. And true, already climbed the lighthouse once. And Trench about to do the lighthouse as well. And Raph going up to trigger the Suicune encounter on 42. Maybe we'll get some info from this as well. Ooh, Poliwhirl. That'll help him out. Get a Poliwrath and get 2 water Pokemons at the same time. Ooh, Porygon 2 getting poisoned again. Ooh, Jarvis, you're right. I don't think you got the potion either. You got it afterwards? Alright. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Both the full heals at the same time. I was gonna say, otherwise, it's at least set up. It's just one fly and then bike over to get it. But he did surf past this weekend on 42. Ooh, also Trencher got the berry picked up for the 7 different types. Ooh, didn't want to give info. That might be. Also, Trencha going for the other lighthouse trainers. Maybe looking for info. And Raph on his way to get TM10. That's another water type Pokemon for him. I want to say that marks his 4th water. Trencha getting the TM, that makes sense. Forgot you had to fight the trainer to get to it. Alright, let's see what the other TM is. Oh, 4. Alright, unfortunate. Alright, let's see what the shiny Pokemon is today. Right after Equip Primate. Yeah. Alright. Alright, and with that, Raph has free roam of the game now. Let's see what he does next. Going down to get the next TM, 36, makes sense. Yeah, going for the electrodes and the other TM. And I saw Trencha in the mart this time. Alright, Raph checking the traps. Let's see if there's anything good here. Ooh, that was a horse you were set on. Golem and Oddish for the other two trap Pokemon. Let's see if he checks the electrodes before he goes for the TM. Eradicate. and a Tauros. All 3 Pokemon that could be on the card, but are unfortunately not today. And also no water Pokemon. Also, yeah, no ghost info. Neither one of them has. TM35, 1 off, unfortunately. Awesome, thank you, Travis. I was just about to ask if anyone caught the number he has. He has 17 TMs. And that's Poliwrath. If he doesn't want to go for the Poliwhirl. And Trencha starting Chuck. Raph starting the trainers on 44. Gonna mark that goal off and then go for the trade Pokemon soon and get the first column done, or third column done. And also hopefully pick up some more info. And Trencher done with Chuck. Looks like he's 10 minutes behind Raph right now. Not great, but definitely still able to catch up if he finds some better info. And it looks like Trencha didn't trigger the Suicune encounter on Route 42, but he is going to go straight for the Mineral Badge. Alright, Raph halfway done with the trainers. And Trencha about to start Mineral Badge. I think Trencha realized he needs to get the Suicune encounter. Yep. Raph on the last trainer. Alright, Trencha looking in the decks. See how many water he has. I think he has 5 right now. 6, I was off by 1. That's pretty good for him. Not much left to look for. Raph's in Ice Path. Assuming he's probably going to go look for the TM and then the TM in Dark Cave. Ooh, that's Kingdra. That's a water type. Ooh, crit on the Ice Punch. Unfortunate. And he is going to trigger this weekend. So Raph knows where he is. Doesn't know if he has anything else set up like he does. Raph picking up the Krabby so he can do the trade when he goes back. And going for the Dark Cave TM. It was like Trencher's going for TM10. Look like Raph is going to the bottom of the well, look for the TM. And Trencher's going to get TM10. Ooh, there's 46. And I think that should be 20 TMs as well. Let's check. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, he has 20. And Trencha done with the shiny, opening up the rest of the game for him as well. Ooh, Raph getting a Poliwrath. Hopefully he can catch it. Yeah, no escape ropes, but I mean, it got him the Poliwrath, well, hopefully. There we go. He should be pretty close for the water goal. I got him at 6 or 7. Yeah, 7. Thank you, Jarvis. And yeah, you're right. If he does do Jasmine later on, he would have had 20 TMs anyways, but it works out. Trencha freezing the horsey. Alright, with that should be Raft's 8 water types. Yep. Getting the Mantine. Alright. More water Pokemon. It looks like he's going for the other chamber in the Ruins of Alph. He already opened up the first one with the escape rope, and he's just going to get the water stone now that he picked up early on. I think he's still missing info to finish, though. No, I think he actually has enough now that I got the extra TM. Let's look at it again. So, row 2, row 3, column 3, the LTR. No, I guess he needs one more still. Needs something to give. And Raft's trading, and it looks like he's going to get our first bingo of the race. I'm thinking he's not rappelling through the rest of the Union Cave, just trying to look for more info, because he needs something to give to finish the race. Let's see if Jasmine has any info. Alright, 2 Butterfrees on Jasmine. Alright, no info from her. Ah, Raft teaching Dig. Makes sense. I think he's going to lose the 20 TMs, but he's just going to go fight Jasmine and get another one. Trencha going for the TM in the bottom of Burn Tower. There we go. Raft joined with Jasmine. and getting his 20th TM again. Making sure it's not a duplicate. Good idea. I think it was a duplicate. Maybe? Yeah, definitely going to do National Park Trainers for the info, and hopefully for a potential goal with Celebi, Mew, Mewtwo. Also, unfortunately, Trencha can't find TM34. We know where 46 is. I'm not sure. Not sure why he went to go get the extra TM, but he did. Might have been a duplicate. I couldn't see. It was very fast, and he's going to get the Suicune encounter. Like Trench is set on finding that TM. Just going past the 44 trainers. Yeah, true. Up to Whitney, lots of goals were present, but since then, not much new info has popped up. Yeah, Zimmerl, Quagsire will do it. Celebi, Mewtwo, Mew will do it. I think Cubone, Rhyhorn will do it. Ghost type will do it. Anything will do it for him now. Looks like Trench is going to find TM46 soon. Oh, you're right. Cubone won't do it. He needs to get 2 more with that. He's just looking for info now. So he did repel through Ice Path, you're right. Raph might just be looking for encounters now that he hasn't seen. And looks like Trencha's on his way to catching up. He just got through TM46 and the 20 different TMs, but he did fight an optional right now. Hopefully it has the info he needs. Or not. Alright, Trencha opening up the puzzle rooms, giving him his first bingo. Oh, there's a whooper. That's gonna do it for him. Just needs to evolve it now. Get another level. I think. What level does he evolve? So he evolves to 20, so yeah, one more level. Gonna get the EXP share. So we're just gonna go to Claire's gym, fight the first trainer, get the evolution, and be done. Ooh, Trencha's getting the war turtle. Probably in the grass. Ooh, Trencha finds the war turtle, which I think also might be his 8 water types as well. But the Wooper should be leveling up soon after this fight. Ooh, looks like Raph has finished. A little jump in the gun a bit. Wooper. Trencha does get the 8 water types as well. GG's.
Yo, thanks. By the way, I had no info on that Wooper. I was just YOLOing Oasis Bingo.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
No info on Celebi, Mew Mewtwo, Ghost, Cubone, Rhyhorn, Marowak, Rhydon, Meryl, Azumarill, Wooper, Quag. Nothing.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. You just needed something to give, and you found the wild whooper.
Holy shoot. Which is why I wanted to do as many goals as possible, so that whenever I find one unlock, I'm just instant done.
Yeah, exactly. Besides that,
Yeah.
how'd your game go?
Other than the first, well, not just Entei, every
Yeah.
Bone Rush miss in Faulkner's gym, everything was pretty okay. I don't think I struggled on anything that much, other than no info, obviously.
I want to say the Polytoad gave you some trouble in Whitney's gym, but not as bad as the Entei.
Oh, it could have been so worse, though. That
Back-
Polytoad, I was thinking about going out, getting X item, and setting up. Because
that's fair.
sneaking into Confuse, not easy.
No, that is just toxic.
Like, if you heal one, he's just gonna hit you with the other and hit you again. And, of course, I'm running P2, so I know that I'm slower. There's nothing I can do about the sleep.
Nope. I think that's actually the point. You and Trencha were pretty neck and neck, and he wiped to the Polytoad, and that's when the race got a little different.
Yeah. What was he running?
He ran the Polygon too as well.
Okay, I expected it. As soon as I saw that he marked the goal, I was like, oh, well, that gives me a 4-level advantage. He's level 2 and level 6.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we didn't really see any other mainable Pokemon from either of you, so it just made sense. And with the Crunch and Ice Punch, it worked out.
Yeah, and Bone Rush as a backup for, like, Fire type.
If it doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unfortunate with the Entei.
Yeah, that's Bone Rush for you.
Yeah, really.
But miss into miss into miss into crit. Getting crit. Sure.
Very unfortunate.
Oh god.
Let's see if we can get Trencha in here as well. I did have a problem with the tracker when his game ended. I don't know if it sent him the invite. Give me 1 second.
All of those marking, unmarking, I have this, I no longer have this. I think I only did it with the TM this time around. I was like, I might as well just go get some info in Bird Tower, bottom floor, while picking up the extra TM and use Dig in the lighthouse.
Yeah, it worked out. Was the TM that you got from from Jasmine, was that a duplicate?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Just couldn't.
I was making sure, but I really thought, like, before doing Jasmine, I knew that I would have to go to Burnt Tower because I was pretty sure that she was giving 23 and I already knew I had it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which is Irontail. That was a rough run, I gotta say.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Info-wise.
Yes, info-wise was definitely, like, besides that, it was fine, but definitely not having anything to finish and just kind of, alright, gotta start doing things, gotta start just going out, getting random Pokemon.
Yeah. It doesn't happen often. The fact, though, that I literally had to hit pretty much, what, a 1 on 15? 4 goes, 3, and then 4, but some of them that you can evo. So, like, 4, 3, that's 10. And technically, if I want to breed, that's 14. So, like, 14 out of 251. So it's like a 1 in 15-ish. It's not that bad, you know.
Wasn't bad, but I mean, it still wasn't great. It could have just been. I mean, you also can find multiple Pokemon in multiple different locations, or the same Pokemon in multiple locations, so...
Yeah. I was scared that he actually had one of them and that he was just trying to, like... For example, I was scared that he found a Wooper and he was just leveling it up as he was doing battles and progressing, and at the end would just sweep it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was pretty much my only thing that I was scared about.
Yeah, wasn't bad. I mean, it would have been a lot better if you got the info early on, but the first route you chose, it worked out.
And then I saw the tradable Krabby with Razor Wind, and I was like, oh, let's make a choice for now.
Yep, it worked out. GG's
and then
turn.
I get another crit. GG. I was like, okay. GG. Did you make it here? Hi, Trencha.
As a fun race. I don't think I had quite enough info to even finish at the end. Still looking
I
for
didn't
stuff.
either. I'll admit that.
Oh, was the Azumarill or Quagsire just a random encounter?
I went to Route 44 that we call Bingo Oasis, and I started sweet sending because I had no info, and I found a whooper.
Oh, nice.
Yep, it
I
was
was
just
like,
random.
oh, thanks.
Convenient.
That was really bad, info-wise.
Yeah, I mean, there was some info that... I run into a lot of info just on Wilds. Like, I had info on the Hitmonlee from Trainer, and I saw a Tyrogue and crit it and KO'd it by accident.
Yeah.
You had info on Hitmonlee itself, though.
Oh, yeah, there was from a Trainer, we had that.
Yeah. But again, you had no Azuquag, no Cubone Rhyhorn, Ghost, or Soldemia Mewtwo.
I was wondering if you saw it on the National Park Trainers, because I didn't fight those. So I didn't know if they had any info or not.
No, they didn't.
Actually finished by that, went to 44 and took like 5. No, I sweet sent it 5 times in the water because I got 4 Ivysaur in a row. Then I went to Lin, I sweet sent it like 3 or 4 times and got the Wooper.
Nice.
Yeah, it was lucky, very lucky on his end that first route he went for had the info.
Yeah.
And it just needed to evolve it one time. Just go to Claire's gym.
Yep.
Yeah. What was
Besides
was your main?
Or P2 as well.
Oh,
Surfeye Sponge, Crunch, and Headbutt, Shrink.
Headbutt.
yeah, mine was the same, but with Earthquake instead of Strength. Coverage might have been useful, but Strength is better in terms of just raw power.
Actually, I think coverage-wise, Strength is just better. Because Earthquake really just gives you the extra electric.
Yeah, it's true, I guess.
I mean, I wasn't Crunch for Ghost type, you had...
about it.
Yeah, you had Crunch for Ghost, you had Rock Ice for any water rock, so...
It's just like poisons, I guess. You hit strong, but there's not many good, like pure poison types in the game. So
I mean, when you see Earthquake, you usually don't get rid of it.
I know, I probably shocked a lot of people getting rid of it, but if you think about it, on the P2, Earthquake is 100 power, Headbutt is 105 with Flinch, so in any possible way, Headbutt is better.
Yeah. Just got to think about it for a bit. So Trencha, besides that, how do you think you're on Rant?
I felt like it was going okay, and then Whitney kind of trolled me.
Yeah.
That was annoying. And
Unfortunate.
of course, Falconer was hard as well. I'm guessing that Raph found it hard as well, because we both took a while to tick off that legendary Pokemon box.
I missed Bone Rush into getting Jump Kick crit.
Oof. Yeah, I kept on getting flinched by low kick. I was like, please just use the low kick on me twice. And he did it, but then I kept on getting flinched. So yeah, it took me a bit too. It was a tough fight.
Yeah,
Trencha, you both were neck and neck, both beating Faulkner about the same time. At Whitney was when Raph got past the Politoed on his first try, but I mean, it took a while, but he got through, and then you unfortunately did not, and then it kind of just piled up after that.
Just very sleepy Porygon 2.
Ooh, that was unfortunate. That was just nasty.
That's disgusting. When you're against a gym leader's ace that is tanky and has both Confused Sleep, it's just, what can you do?
Yeah, I hadn't saved after the previous trainer either, so I didn't want to reset because then I'd have to fight the previous trainer as well. Might have just been faster to just do that anyway. But I was going to sleep for so long.
I centered in Goldenrod because we had teleport. Well, I
did that too, so I was okay with the wipe.
I mean, your second try, you killed it with, I think, 2 Earthquakes and a...
Oh, no, I think it was just with 3 Crunches or 3 Earthquakes.
Yeah.
It just took 3 hits and went down a missed Sweet Kiss the first time, I think.
If that attempt was missing, I was giving it one more try, and after that, I was going to go by X speed to outspeed it.
Right, yeah.
Because I didn't check my stats, but I'm guessing that my P2 speed is below 4. And I'm guessing that my special attack is 1 or 0 or 1.
Oh, do you guys want to both switch to the DVs?
I am.
Yeah, I think I've already checked mine. I think mine was like 6
attack 0. Oh god.
Yeah, 9 speed, 5 special, 5 attack. It's not great.
5 speed. See, I said 4 or below. It's 5 speed, but my special is actually higher than I thought. 7? I'm surprised. I really thought it would be worse than that.
obviously probably nothing runnable. Oh, that Poliwrath is juicy.
Anything else you guys want to say about the run? Anything found difficult, easy?
No, I think, I mean, although I only had 2 bingos at the end, like, the 7 trainers is one that just takes a bit of time, so I could get that easily and get the 3rd bingo. And then I've got info on Hitmonlee, and from there, I just need to... not having either of those 2 corner squares makes things...
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's not that you're really far behind with only 2 bingo, it's the fact that there's 4 gold that by themselves are literally locking 8 possible bingos.
Yeah, it's
like
basically we couldn't finish this card without just finding something randomly.
Yeah. The worst thing I didn't want to find was Cubone or Rhyhorn, because that was not finishing me.
Yeah. I mean, we could have got you the 4th bingo, but that's not really helpful.
Yeah, there was 3 gold we were missing, all info on, that were locking 7 bingos.
Yeah, it was a bit of a rough one.
So, yeah.
I feel like a lot of the bingos that I've played recently have been very info-centric. Maybe just a placebo effect.
I prefer having a lot of info, because that's where you see people taking different paths.
You guys did take a little bit different paths after Chuck. Trencha went for Mineral Badge right away, while you went and go to like clean up some stuff before giving away any info.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that was my thought process. It was, what if I find Wooper? I want to keep Mineral Badge as my grinding.
Yeah.
But I ended up doing it before finding the damn Wooper, because I had nothing else to do in the car.
Yeah, at that point, you just got to go with it. Hope for info. Instead, I got 2 Butterfrees.
Yep.
Yeah, I did speak to Jasmine, send her back to her gym, and sort of leave her there for a little bit, just in case something like that happened. But I thought, well, I may as well. I'm not able to finish, even if I do hide information.
Yeah, exactly.
And Fighting Cat might give me more information, which I don't think it did in the end, but you never know.
Now, I think both of you had pretty much the same route phased out. I want to say up to Whitney or Morty. It's just no info really came along afterwards.
The only thing weird that I did to hide info was the Heartstone. As soon as I caught that Ivysaur, I just rushed to the Heartstone, making you think that it was on that route.
Yeah, that did work. I did think it was there, but I ended up finding Wartortle anyway in Reserve. So
it was in
a national park.
It was on 31.
Nice.
Got it on 31. Yeah, you through got the Heartstone.
If we hadn't got information on either of those 3, then I probably would have gone to the Hearthstone route to try and catch it there. So that would have gone.
I was gonna say I think you both had Charmeleon and Wartortle info.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were trainer required, I'm pretty sure. I had all 3. I've seen on screen, I'm pretty sure all 3, so.
Yeah, you just found the Ivysaur trying to find the Wooper.
It's a shame the Pokemon that you see in the intro segment doesn't count as Dex, because Rhyhorn was there.
Rhyhorn. It didn't even help, like I said.
It's just teasing you at that point.
Yeah, Rhyhorn is not even giving us a finishing way. We still need a Ghost, or a Celebi Mewtwo, or a Azumarill Quag.
Yeah.
Stupid game.
Yeah, seriously. When you don't need them, they're everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to say the Electrodes all were Pokemon that could be on the card, but none of them were. Raticate, Murkrow, and Tauros.
I think I only caught the Horsea for the water type in the trap.
Yeah, that was in the trap.
Yeah.
I don't think I caught anything else. I think it was just the Horsea. I ended up with 10 water type, by the way. Because I had 8 and then I found Wooper and Quag.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, God damn the water type. And I've seen so many. Because I've went into the basement of, like to open the Waterstone room. So basement of Union Cave. First wild, Mantine. I'm like, I already own Skarmory, but it's a water type. But I'm already at 8 as well. I go in the water, I cross the water, second encounter, Dewgong. Stop! That's enough water.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
So many water.
Up until, I think, Morty, you guys really just needed Quagsire or Azumarill to finish off the water types, or like evolve either one of them, and they just never showed up.
They never showed up.
All right, I
don't think I have any more comment about this shit show.
Yeah, right. That's fair.
Yeah, me neither.
And with that, we're gonna call it. Go please follow our runners. I think we can get the chat command to go off, and then I think we have one race going on right now on SpeedGaming 5 between Skate for a Living and NJ. It's probably about halfway, or a little bit more than halfway through right now. And then we have 2 more races tomorrow. One at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time between PokeFan 1937 and Ethan26 on SpeedGaming. And then we have one at 4 p.m. between Septros and Pika Pals.
And then I have my last run of my group on Sunday.
Yep. We have, I think, 4 on Sunday. So, weekends path with Pokemon if you want to watch. Gonna have a great time. Besides that, thank you guys for running. GG's for both of you.
Thank you very much
GG.
for the host, Lazy. Make sure to follow Lazy as well.
Thank you. And with that, everyone, have a good rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are. And thanks for watching.